check to make sure that YouTube is aware that we are streaming. Yep, I see 1, 2, 3 seconds being counted. Now today I have an interesting issue with the live stream, and that is that the chat won't pop up. Hello Bobby, hello Eric, hello Inge, hello Brandon. We're gonna load the game, so I have like the YouTube streaming page open on the right, and I can kind of peek behind the game to see what's going on. And how is the new job indeed, Inge? I believe you are now once again head of finances somewhere. Very important, very difficult job. As I said last time. Where is the... Oh, I thought he was dead. But he's sleeping, the Thrumpus. Oh, okay. As I said last time, I'm not very good with numbers, so that's definitely your department. Meanwhile, we're taking a look at these guys. They're still walking around. They're still alive, Marvin and Miles. Only 2 people, that's kind of sad. But okay, we need to maybe get somebody crash landing somewhere. Hopefully they will survive long enough for the crash landed person to arrive then. I don't know if there's going to be somebody. Hopefully there will be. But the good thing is Marvin is no longer addicted to Go Juice, so he doesn't have any issues now. I'm going to quickly adjust my microphone a little bit. Hope that doesn't make too much noise, because it was right in my face and that's not good. Happy birthday, Miles. Didn't know it was your birthday. Well, happy birthday then. So far, so good. People are very friendly. Okay, good. Well, that's always good to know. Oh, we have a geologist somewhere. Oh, yeah, we have a person in jail. Oh, yeah, that's right. We are out of medicine. Pretty much. We got 1 regular and 1 herbal. And last time we spent some time trying to figure out if we could get some medicine planted here, but that doesn't work because our skill levels are still too low. Marvin is the one planting though. Maybe his growing will get good enough. He needs 8 level skill. Currently he has 7, which I believe was working on a lot. Maybe today he'll have that. Let's see, he needs... Oh, look, he only needs 8,000 points. And that's about 1,800 points from now. 1,700 if you're generous. So hopefully if he plants all of these hydroponic basins, we will eventually get the level 8 planting. And then we can go ahead and put some in here. I think I'll reserve some of these for exactly that purpose. So just go ahead and say, here, yeah, I know. Just do it, okay? Don't complain, game. I know that there's currently nobody in the base who has that skill level. Don't worry about it. We are fully aware. However, we also want to make sure we're ready for when they do get there. So I'm just going to quickly go through that. Why don't we just do it like the entire top thing here? Why the heck not? Hill roots, yes. They should stop telling me that if I've already sent me the same message like 3 or 4 times. Where's the cake? Good question. We definitely need a RimWorld cake. What is that? What does it actually say? I've never actually read it. None of your none downed growers. Is that a term? None of your none-downed growers have this skill. This plant will not be sown. I am aware of that. I am perfectly okay with that because soon we will have a none-downed grower who is able to do that. Named Marvin 2. And then he will be able to plant all of it. Look at that. Oh, it still says here. That's right. Oh, we're almost there. Look. Soon, somebody has a disease. Who has got the disease? What am I else got sick? Turkey. Proper treatment for the turkey. Well, we don't even have that. But we're going to try to grow some. Don't worry. Marvin is almost there. Let's take a look at his bio. Look. 7,400. As soon as he starts planting more, he'll be there. Yeah, I think he's going to be there before the end of the episode today. And then we will be able to start growing some heel roots, which is excellent. Also, we've got a meteorite. Well, if it's not made out of heel roots, I'm not interested. What is this anyway? Oh, compact machinery. Oh, that's nice. That gives you components. Very good. Slacking mandarins. The mandarins won't make one Inga Bobby told them to. The mandarins? The ducks or the Chinese? I have my coffee. Just waiting for Miles to bring that cake. Yep, definitely good idea. The ducks wanted to bake him a cake until they realized they didn't have an oven or an address, perhaps. Look at this. It's very dark in here. Okay, great. So Miles is going to go over here to take care of Ray, but we don't have any medicine, so unfortunately not going to happen. We've got a torchlight in here that makes it slightly warmer. It's not super warm though, 4 degrees. Yeah. Better than nothing. 38. Okay. Maybe we should just let them go when he's capable of walking again. Let's take a look at their health real quick, because we don't have anything to take care of them with anyway. They've developed immunity for the infection. That's good. Everything else has been taken care of. So I think if you just, I don't know, as soon as they start walking around, I think it's time to let them go, because we just don't have the resources for you right now. We don't even have enough medicine for ourselves. So there's that. There we go. And it's still winter, so it's really cold. It's kind of cold here too. Oh, looks like we still need to fix something here. Look. Oh, we've actually got some plans here already. Look at all these footprints. What's been happening over here? That's weird. Sometimes you look at a map and there's like a whole bunch of footprints and we don't know why. Like there was a spot up here somewhere not too long ago. It's been gone. It's fine. The bow is finally finished. Oh good, that means we're gonna see a video of you doing target practice soon, I hope. Make a nice bullseye. Maybe you could, if you don't have a bullseye yet, you can make another video on how you make a bullseye, like out of straw and like a thing on top of that with the rings on it you can paint on there. Put a little duck on there somewhere, so there's like a duck bullseye. Duck's eye. Come on guys, sleep a little faster. I want to see that level 8 plant growing skill. It's currently still... Oh, we got cargo pods. Hang on. Whoops. Let's take a look what we got. Where is it? Oh. Oh, look at that. They destroyed the roof here for some wool. That's awesome. So I guess it's now unroofed area, is it? Yes, unroofed. Oh dear. Didn't I say build roof area? Yeah, it is. So somebody has to fix it. And the thing is with the roof area, I can't see where the roof is right now. Can I see that over here? Oh yes, I can. Okay, good. I've never used this view. Also, it is time for Re to be let go of. Release. There we go. So we don't have to worry about them. Prison break. But I'm about to let you go. Hang on. Marvin's about to let you out. There you go. You're free to leave. Nope, can't let him go because of that. Okay. Attacking Marvin too? I think not. I think not. Let me just take the roof off again. There we go. Let's see. Who is the person who can shoot? Not you. Miles is. Miles has a gun. So I'm going to grab Miles and I'm going to say attack them. Can't hit the target. Where is he going to go? They're going to go this way. So I'm going to tell Miles to come down here. Because they're probably going to walk around this way. Where's Marvin going? Marvin, come here. Don't stop. It'll give Ree a chance to catch up. Luckily, he's no longer incapable of walking. Oh, Miles, come down here. Intercept them along the way. Oh, this is going to be a very difficult, dangerous angle here with Marvin. Marvin! Try not to stand in front of them. Very good. There you go. Done. Done. And we were about to let you go as well. Exact moment that you were like, oh my god, I need to break out. We were about to open a door for you so you could just walk away, but nope, that wasn't good enough for you. That split second was too much. Alright, so nobody on our side actually got hurt. That's okay. We need to wait. Look, look, he's almost there. He only needs like, what is that? 34, nope, 32, 320 actually. Points. Where's Marvin going? Oh, he's hauling buffalo wool. Okay, good. We could use that for something. To stockpile zone 6. Oh, he's gonna grab that as well. We do need to replace this here roof, which is currently missing. Marvin needs an energy drink, yeah. Well, I'm glad he was able to walk at all, because when he was still addicted, he was very slow. But okay. You'd think that you, if you were just done getting immunity from a serious infection, although it says minor, but still, and you know that there's no medicine available, that you would be a little bit more careful about running around trying to do jailbreak all over the place. But apparently not. They are not that smart. What's this? This is bandage quality 0%. It's basically just a ripped off t-shirt. Okay, that's fine. We got plenty of clothes here we could rip off for bandages, but I guess nobody's taking care of that. Turkey 1 is resting. I think Turkey 1 is no longer sick. Minor, 10 quality 0%. His immunity is getting better, so eventually he'll be better. There we go. Marvin needs a jump start. Oh, look, he's planting. Let's go take a look at his skill again. I keep spying on his skills. Okay, look, he's got skill 8 now. That means he can actually grow this area, which is now no longer too difficult for him to grow. Prioritize growing some healwood, please. We're gonna need quite a bit. There's quite a lot to grow, actually. We got a whole bunch here. Don't give him the go juice. He might kill everyone. Well, there's no go juice right now, fortunately. So look, look. Our very first home-planted heal roots right here. At least indoor, because we had some outside as well. But due to the weather conditions, nothing much is happening. The good thing with this stuff in here is that the temperature is good enough because this little heater over here, nice. And he's going to grow regardless. Growth rate 106, 111, 112. That's a lot. Look, he's planting all of them. Great. Awesome. Okay, meanwhile we got some rice here, which I think is good enough to go. I hope, maybe, maybe not. Oh, just a few pieces. Well, that's good. Better than nothing. There you go. What else was I going to do? Hey, I was going to fix the roof, but because Ree was being so annoying, maybe I'll just leave it for now. Let him sit in the cold for a while. Who cares? Cutting stone blocks from chunk. Really? Don't we have like a thing for cutting stone blocks? Isn't that this thing? It is. So why is there no make? Yeah, there is. Okay. What's going on? More cargo pods. Potatoes. In case we didn't have enough of those. We need more cooking, I think. Is anybody cooking? I think Miles should be the one cooking. But is he? Let's take a look at the worksheets. Cooking. Nobody's cooking right now. Miles is okay at it. Marvin is not better. Actually, Marvin is worse. That's okay. We can have Miles do the cooking. And once he's done with that, I guess we could do some hauling. But so far, we're just going to leave that on 3. I think he's going to go cook now. Possibly. Well, he's going to first drop off this stone, because that's the thing he was just doing. We don't want that. No, we don't. But there isn't any Gojas on the map left. So even if he wanted to, he couldn't. So that's great. There's that. Awesome. Where are you going with those stones, Miles? No idea. Oh, look at all these muffalo here all of a sudden. What are you doing? Is this our turkey? No, it's not. That's just a random turkey. Ours is still over here resting. But they're okay, so they'll be fine. Gerald is no longer capable of walking. Good. Now I'm going to let them go because I don't need them here anymore. Just release them. Oh, it's already been set to release. So the first time somebody, or next time somebody comes and does the wardening, they'll be released. I think I'll have Marvin do that. Because reasons. Somebody just needs to do it. That's basically it. The artwork is Magoo and Stripper. Oh, really? I'll be back of the bow. On the back of the bow. Okay. And the target? Look, here he goes. He's got his gun. He's like, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. So since this one is leaving the map alive, that should give us a positive bonus, I guess, with the Dark Pirates. It won't exactly make us friends, but they'll be less hostile, like maybe 1% less hostile than they used to be. So there's that. It won't change much. It's too bad that we actually have the Dark Pirates here in the first place. Did you post pictures? I did see some pictures in the bathroom, I think, with the bow near the bathtub. But that is probably not with the artwork. At least I didn't see any artwork on that. We'll undoubtedly catch some later. Look at them. There's more supposed to be growing here, but we got these going, and that's already quite good because that means we are going to have our own medicine growing indoors, safe and sound, eventually. Maybe we'll actually also replace some of these. But currently these are set for rice plants, but why not just try to spread our, oops, not all of them, our healwood growing, because we don't even have that many people, so we don't need like a whole bunch of potatoes all over the place. Just do these top 6 like we did the bunch up there as well, and everything else gets to be food, in this case rice. No, not everything. It's handy that it does select everything sometimes, but I don't want the entire room to be healwoods, because if there were like a blight, sometimes if there is a blight, then it affects the entire area. And if you had like all your healwood here, then all your healwood would be destroyed, and if you had all your food here, then all your food would be destroyed. Now it's like a nice distribution with some healed wood on this side and some potatoes. Over here you got some rice and also some healed wood. So 2 different places. We put our eggs in multiple baskets in this playthrough, and they're currently sleeping. 50 next page. Oh, you put it on a Facebook page. I have to say I rarely check Facebook, sadly. But okay, I'll have to take a look at that later. Oh, where's it going? Oh look, Miles is finally cooking. Great. More cargo pods. What's going on? Oh, milk. That's always nice. Always good, but nobody's gonna go get it because everybody else is doing other things other than hauling. If only we had our boars from last time, or just pigs I think we had, that were able to do all the hauling. Remember how we had them like going all across the map because we had like a whole bunch of them, like 8 of them or something. And they were always bringing us stuff. If only we could get some more of those. Do we have any boars wandering in the area that we could maybe tame? Look, these guys. Do these guys also do that? Let's see, what can you tame them? Description. Descended from escaped pigs, evolved for living in the wild, made better fighting. Unfortunately, it's too unruly to be trained in most complex tasks. Okay, so we can't get them to do that. If somebody comes by, like a trader, and they have pigs for sale, we need to buy some. Although we don't have a lot of silver, we should try, at least. Maybe sell something else in order to buy it. Because I think they're the only ones who are really capable of hauling, and that is really useful. But we won't see them walking around in the wild because they're domesticated. So, oh look here. This is where all the footprints are, and I don't know why there's so many footprints here. There's nothing out here, so what's the point? Oh well. Maybe it's from those guys. Trap some pigs, yeah. Where? Because the boars here are too unruly. They won't actually do any of that. Sadly. Spread the risk, yes. Always spread the risk. Marvin's cook. Luke's already planting it right now. Excellent. And these guys are growing. Very good. I appreciate that. Let's see. That lamp over there is already off. Okay, good. We don't really need any light right now. I mean, our current animals can't be tamed to do any of that. We can actually release the raccoon, apparently. That means if there's somebody who's going to attack us, we can send the raccoon after them. Don't know how impressive that's going to be. I think sometimes raccoons can be very dangerous, but mostly they're not super big threats. They're actually a bit squishy, sadly, but okay. It's a possibility. If we had the cows, they would have done that automatically. So we finally got somebody cooking now. Great. Look, here he goes. He's going to be the best plant grower out there. And then hopefully nothing happens. That may removes him from the colony, because then we're basically back to square zero. And then we'll have a couple of these guys just sitting there. But there will be none others then. Let's not have that happen. Turkey's still here. They are really persistent in being sick. Their tail got torn off. By whom? Doesn't actually say. Oh, when did that happen? They're really catching up under flu though, so eventually they'll be good. Squishy raccoons, yes, very squishy. They're kind of soft. They can be very mean, I'm pretty sure. For the wild, they're actually quite a large animal. Only had a cow. Yep, someone killed it. Who was that? Don't know. Wouldn't know. Could always say, that wasn't really me, that was actually the addiction, says Marvin. How warm is it in here? 20 or 14 degrees, that's not bad. There you go. Okay, so there's that. What else? We want to connect this wire, because we need to get the power over here, although it is connected through here, so that's good. This is a dangerous line right here. It's very tricky. It's the only line currently giving us power from this side, so we need to connect these again. Currently everybody's going to bed. This section is not connected. Why is that? Nobody knows. How's the rest of our power looking? This is okay. This one's not supplying over here. See, we're missing something here, so even if that one does get some power, it is not supplying to the network. Everything else appears to be hooked up. Okay, well, that's great. So we need to connect this one Somebody needs to build that. I wonder how I am doing. I wonder if they will drop my ransom. Probably not much. If they drop it, it might be like, what was it last time? 800? Then it might be 750 or something. It's not going to go very much further down. And at some point, it might actually just go up again. I don't know how they do that. I mean, if I were holding somebody ransom and they're sitting there eating my food and using my medicine and taking up space, I would probably want something for them. But I wouldn't hold out for a whole bunch of money that I know that the other person doesn't have. So what would be the point of that? Unfortunately, they're not as smart or as reasonable as us. So probably just you're going to keep getting ridiculous amounts being charged. And we're not going to be able to pay them because I think 100 silver is the most that we usually have. Oh, starvation. On whose end? Miles. Well, go eat something, Miles. You're the cook. You know how to cook things. Oh, well. So they're eating. Very good. What was I going to do? There was something. Oh, Marvin is actually watching TV. Oh, he was watching TV. He's gone. There was something I wanted to do. Oh, yes. I wanted to connect this here power line. Marvin, can you do that? Cannot construct too low. But I want you to construct... Not assigned constructing. Oh. Are neither of you assigned? Oh, nobody's assigned constructing. Nobody really is good at it though, so that's probably why. I'll grab Marvin and have him build the power conduit. And if you're not good with construction, maybe you also don't want to start on power lines. Not the best place to start. But at least in this game, it's still reasonably simple. You just kind of do it or you don't. You don't necessarily get electrocuted, so that's good. So we'll see how he does, and then we can get the power that this thing is currently producing into the network. Instead of just here, and then it stops. Oh, again botched. Well, it's going to take a while. Both their skills are like 0, I think, for construction. You have 0, and you have 0. Okay, so this is going to take a while, but at least he's trying. If at first you don't succeed, just make sure not to get electrocuted. Trade for goods, yes, hopefully. Just don't trade for Gracie the horse. We don't have Gracie here though, so we can't do that. Gracie is safe, fortunately. We could try trading for some of these buffaloes if we had them. These guys only really give milk and that's it, right? They don't do anything else. Let's see. Nobody's quite sure why they're blue. Yeah, me neither, because they look white to me. Might even be some early genetic modification test that just never got changed. Adapted for both cold water environments. Well, are deadly, are quite docile, and can be used as pack animals. But will they do hauling? Trainability is simple. Okay, so I guess that means no. Can't tell what trainability simple means, though. Let's see, wildlife. You can see all the creatures that are on the map. Oh, chunks of spacecraft have impacted. Okay, good. Squirrels, hares, and rats are too small. Raccoons don't do any of that. Wild boars aren't any good. What about ibex rams? Intermediate. Meaning what? Let's see. Live on marginal territories. Antelopes can't survive. Eating lichens and sparse mountain plants. They're famous for dexterously hopping across bare cliff faces and for their violent ramming attacks. So we could definitely train them to release. And this is training intermediate. I don't think we've ever had a ram that would go and haul anything. What does the trainability say about this one? Also intermediate. Okay. Those are the same, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Wargs? Are wargs smarter? I guess they're also just attack creatures. Advanced. Oh, really? How so? Very likely to attack. Will only eat meat or corpses. Oh, that's difficult to keep them then because you don't have a lot of meat. If disturbed in the wild, they are very likely to attack. Scientists say wargs are the descendants of weaponized military animals created for population suppression. Suppression. The superstitious see them as the tools of an angry god. Well, it's actually just a very nasty creature, but okay. Whatever they are, they will not be trained to haul. Look at all the buffaloes. So we can't use any of the wildlife currently to help us out in the hauling departments. Probably won't be shooting the bow today. Very wet and cold. Yeah, make sure to stay inside because you need your immune system in check. Look at them growing. How are they doing? 14% grown, okay. Well, it's better than nothing at all. What about in here? Because these seem to be growing a little faster. See, this one's 29% grown. This one's 42. They seem to be doing better in here. But when the lights go out, you can't see it goes down. How's that? Oh well. It's fine. Eventually, they'll be fully grown, and then we can harvest them and get us some medicine. Finally. Oh, here you go. Be sure to plant some more. Very good. Potatoes aren't ready yet. So currently no interesting animals to trade. Do we have our trade beacon up? I think this one's also active. Why don't I ask Marvin to check who's here? Confederacy of Parada. Oh, see, these are just people local. Okay, so they don't have anything for us. And only thing we can do is send them a trade caravan, which I don't want to do because we only have 2 people. And caravans have a tendency of getting lost or attacked or starving and all that sort of thing. We don't need that right now. In case you were wondering. Let's take a look on the map in case there's some silver just sitting somewhere. There's some uranium over here. This is compacted steel. Because if we find some silver, then maybe we can mine that and then perhaps try to get them to trade Eric back. What's this? Compact steel again. We do have a lot of compact steel, which is nice, but it's not very valuable. Kinda. Well, it's valuable to us. Gold ore. I don't think gold ore is used for trading, but it could be. I don't know. Let's just mine this entire thing and see who is going to give us something for that. What is this? This is uranium again. This is just ancient eagle that we're going to ignore because we don't want it. Marble. Very nice. They don't allow you to trade or pay in a lot of other things. It's either silver or other tradable things that they want, but not like other things that are also intrinsically valuable. Valid. We don't have any of that. This is a meteorite made of compact steel. Don't want that on your house. I think we've seen this before. Okay, so we've been here. That's it. So we have some gold ore sitting around. And I think also some jade here. These guys are sleeping. Otherwise I would have asked them to get this jade in here. Maybe the jade can be used for trading. Oh, there's a weapon just laying here. A slate club. I don't think jade is considered a tradable. Look at them sitting there. They're moving like they're in the wind, but there's no wind in this room, so don't know what they're doing. 70% grown, very good. So soon we will have some heal roots. Excellent. What's going on? La, la, la. Are you near the military base in San Antonio? Was 30 or -1 here this morning, will be 50 later today. Cold came and went, maybe. Did you hear something weird news? Well, that's where they're dumping the airline passengers coming from the overseas. Oh, that's where the quarantine is going to be set up. That may be sick. Like in a cool way. There are about 5 military bases here that are still active. They have closed a few. I heard that too. Well, they need to quarantine them somewhere. They can't just disappear for a while and then if it turns out that they're healthy, they suddenly reappear on the map and then get to go home. I'm pretty sure that they won't leave them to walk around too much. Did you hear though about the cruise ship, a Japanese cruise ship where people on board were discovered to have the virus? Imagine being on that cruise ship. You're not going to get off there anytime soon. The thing with cruise ships in general is that they're like small isolated colonies anyway. I don't really want to go on a cruise ever because there's always people who get sick and then that spreads all the way across the boats and then everybody's sick by the time that it docks somewhere. Stay away from them. Although I hear that the coronavirus is actually not as lethal as the regular common flu, which has killed several thousands already this season. And the coronavirus was... what is a couple, like 100 and something? I don't know. I mean, it's not good, obviously. You don't want to get sick. But it's not quite as lethal as some people have you believe. It's just unusual that you have to eat bat soup for it, and that people eat bat soup. I go to work and then go home. Yeah, don't go to any military bases. There's no raid this year. Just like last year. Yeah. Be stuck on a cruise ship. Nope. Not me. Even if everybody's healthy on a cruise ship, I'm not going to go there. I don't really like the idea of being out in the middle of the ocean, you know, because you really are far from everything. Oh, we're fixing the roof here apparently, Miles. Is that good? What are you doing? Oh, because he has construction now. And is there nothing left to cook or something? Oh, there's no power. Ah, I see. That's why he's not cooking. If this thing doesn't work, then we can't do any cooking. Why don't I remove this one? And then put a fuel stove here so we can keep cooking even if there is no power. That might actually be good because fuel stoves only need a bit of wood to function. If you're busy constructing, Miles, why don't you help deconstruct here for a second? So no, I will not be going on any cruise ships, regardless if anything goes well or not. There's also people who tend to get lost on cruise ships, like they fall overboard and nobody sees them, and then we just don't know where we lost them, and then they are lost at sea, literally. And that's also not a good thing, because it seems like a very nice place when you're standing on the cruise ship's deck and you're looking across the ocean. It looks very nice and peaceful and pretty, until you're actually in the water and find that it's probably sub-zero temperatures, and you don't really want to be in there, nor can you swim as fast as the boat itself to keep up with that. And probably you won't be hurt either because you're really like very far from the deck by the time you're in the water. So hopefully thing you can hope for is that somebody sees you and throws you a life preserver and gets somebody to turn the boat around, try and get you. So yeah, not gonna do that. This thing is broken. Oh, that's like very insulting. I don't like that. It's very cold here. There, so that was the story about the cruise ship. But yes, this thing needs to be replaced or fixed at least. But currently everybody's sleeping, so I'm just gonna let them sleep. Otherwise they're gonna be upset. How is their work schedule looking? Oh, look at that. Anything for... Oh, yeah, I see. That was Marvin's addictive days when he was allowed to do anything for the entire day just to make sure that he would be quiet. Oh, that's Miles actually, not Marvin. Alright, fine. Well, they're happy with having some recreation time, 6 hours a day, a bunch of sleep. Very good. Excellent. Let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to get somebody to fix this thing because it's cold in here. Miles, are you good at that? You're playing some billiards? I'm sorry to interrupt, but we need to get some heat in this room. Oh, we're going very fast now. Let's see if he does it. Done. There we go. Job done. And now it's going to get nice and warm in here again because of the heater. It's taking a while though. 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1. 5. I'm looking at the temperature over there and it's flickering back and forth like crazy, so it's not quite able to heat up the room, but it's a thing, so that's that. Oh, we have all these potted plants that they're planting. See that? There's even 2 in this room. Why? Oh, I think we had somebody who was greedy for a present bedroom, so we gave them 2 potted plants. Okay, well, fine. Doesn't matter. A flying commercial is just as bad. If I can't drive there, I'm going nowhere. Okay. Plenty to see in North America. Yeah, definitely. Any closed off place where you're stuck with a bunch of people for an extended period of time with like closed air circulation is always risky. I don't even like going to the, well, I do, it's not like I don't like going to work, but it's like the office is also not a great place to be. Makes it sound like I don't want to go to work. Let's rescue Rowan over here, because they just came falling out of the sky, which is kind of what we wanted, isn't it? Let's take a look at their bio. Who do we got here? They're not incapable of anything. That's always great. They love cooking, they love plants, and they love doing intellectual stuff. They also have a mild interest in shooting, animals, crafting, artistic, and medical. I think I saw before they got snatched away. But yeah, what you usually see at our office anyway is that somebody will come in and they'll have a cough. And then by the end of the week, everybody has a cough because everybody's in the same space the entire time, 8 hours a day, depending on how long your work hours are, obviously. Luckily, my immune system is good enough to not really be bothered by that. But you do tend to notice, at least I notice that my temperature will go up then after a while. I'm like, oh, look, my immune system is doing something because apparently my temperature needs to rise. So I know that my immune system is still working at that point, which is always comforting to know. But yeah, it does get a little annoying. And of course, even if I'm healthy, if other people around me are sick, that means I have to do their work as well, possibly. Or I won't have people to do certain things that I need them to do because they're sick at home. That's more likely because I tend to do my own thing that other people don't do, and I don't do other people's work, so there's that. It's just annoying all around, even if you don't get sick. Grand Canyon is pretty big. What, you're gonna throw people in the Grand Canyon? Huh? Oh, you have plenty to see in North America. Oh, I see. I thought you were like suggesting that we have a certain quarantine zone or something, Eric. I don't know. You've said crazier things in the past, so it didn't even surprise me that much. You're just wondering how you would do that. Because you have to get them there first, and that means you have to come into contact with them somehow. Maybe you like have a van. How about Rowan's history, by the way? We didn't even look at that. They used to be a sickly child. Oh, okay. Well, that's convenient because of our discussion. And now they're an inventor. Okay, they're staggeringly ugly, abrasive, and they're a misandrist. Well, isn't that just lovely? Awesome. It is. That's why I have 42 acres of a yard. Huh. Everything's bigger in Texas, I hear certain people say, so... There you go, a bit drastic, yes, a bit drastic measurements or measures to take care of certain infections. I have heard that the media is also taking it very seriously, even though it's not even that big of a deal. World Health Organization is telling people to stop panicking, and meanwhile everybody's closing their airports to anybody from, or yeah, China basically, from that direction, even though there are people in other countries who also have the illness and are not closing their airports for people from, say, Australia. Or I think it's also in Belgium now, and France and Germany, and I think there's a couple of people in the US, and there's all like people all over the place. And it kind of reminds me when they list off the places where it has been noticed. There's this game out there, I think it's called Pandemic. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but you are basically, if you play Pandemic, then you are the virus. You have to try and spread yourself to all these different countries. So basically you're just looking at a gigantic world map the entire time. And every time you pop up somewhere, you see a little red dot in that country. You're like, oh yes, I'm in Iceland finally. That's the worst place to go. And you see all the shipping routes going, and you see all the little airplanes going, and you see it like hopping on an airplane basically and going to another country. So that's always fun. But when I hear people listing off all the countries, I see like the little world map from Pandemic and seeing like the country going red, where we've spotted the illness. And then I think this is a bad playthrough from Pandemic because they've already been discovered and we're working on an antivirus. Usually, if you want a successful playthrough of Pandemic, you need to have the pretty much the entire world infected by the time that they figure out that you even exist as a virus. So this player is not very good. Either way, Rowan, how's your health doing? You have a cochlear implant. Oh, that means you're able to hear less on that side. Cracked pelvis and a gunshot in the left wound. By whom? No idea. Let's see. Their ex-husband is Pan Sunbin. Never heard of it. And they've just met Marvin 2, Brody, Marvin 2 Garrett, because they're taking care of them. Other than that, we have no connections whatsoever. So, maybe they'll want to join? Hopefully. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We actually have some medicine being harvested right here, so we could get some of that. Marvin, if you please. Cut this hill root, please. So we can get some medicine going. There we go. Got a little bit of medicine for people now. Just one bit. There's more incoming, though. There's more where that came from. There's a psychic soothe as well. Randy Radham's being very nice to us today. Every colonist of the male gender smiles with contentment. Well, that's both of them, so that's nice. And that makes them a little happier and less likely to have a break risk, a minor break risk, or a major, whichever it may be. There we go. Finally, our first bit of medicine's here. Nice. We haven't exactly claimed it yet, though, because I don't see it here. Normally it's supposed to be in the list, but I guess since they haven't picked it up yet, it doesn't quite exist yet, even though it is in our base, so it should be part of our inventory. I guess it has to be in a stockpile zone. I don't know. I guess so. If we were to make this a stockpile zone for medicine, then we would be able to Get it? Although medicine needs to be in here. What's Miles doing? Maybe I have him hauling this medicine. Please, that'd be great. Please and thank you, because then it is part of our list here. As soon as he puts it down, there he goes. There we go. We have 1 herbal medicine in stock. Excellent. Marvin is doing okay. Meanwhile, they're not. They don't have dementia like the other person from the other day, so that's also good. Oh, we're putting a roof here. What? Why was there not a roof here? Miles is going around doing all the construction work. Oh, well, let's take a look at the roof view that we now discovered. Oh, look, he's fixed this. Nice. Good. This area is all roofed. Everything is okay here too. Great. All the green is where all the roof is right now. There is a bit over here missing, but that's okay. This is outside anyway. Doesn't matter. Everything else is fine. Awesome. What's this? Toggle automatically expand the home area around new constructions. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could do that. It's usually handy. Sometimes it's annoying if you like build something temporary on the other side of the map and then you go ahead and grab, or at least try to put out the fire like over here where you got things going on over here as well. Fortunately, not the case. So I'm hoping Rowan here will join, but you never know. They might not really be interested. I think it also depends on their social, like how well they get along with people, and currently they don't like Brody. Rescue me plus 15. Oh yeah, she's a misandrist, so she doesn't like men. So because he's a man, he gets minus 25 points. But because he rescued her, he does get a plus 15. So all in all, opinion is minus 10. And also, Miles is also a male, so that's basically 2 for the price of 1. I don't think they'll want to join us, because there's nothing but guys in this colony. Oh, this thing is broken again. Why? Okay, well, we'll have to wait. Let's try fixing it a second time. Why does this one break down and not the others? Oh, well. Cave Vault Tender named Eminent, not Eminem, but Eminence, calls from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Dark Pirates. Begs for safety and offers to join your colony. She tells you she's 17 years old, but there's no time to collect more information. Be warned if you accept, blah, blah, blah. They got 2 people coming after them. And we got 1 person with a gun. Oh dear. And there's no guarantee that Rowan's going to join. I think I'm going to have to ignore them, because I don't think it's going to be... Well, this one's a Scoundrel Gunner, so this one definitely has a gun. And 1 drifter is going to... Well, maybe we can actually use the person who's coming in. Alright, let's try it. It's now whatever. Let me just quickly grab Eminent over here. Hope that she's not a pacifist. I'm going to have her grab a gun. Where's she going? Oh, she wants to wear a cloth parka. Well, that's nice, but I want you to grab a gun. Where's the gun? Do we have no more guns? Well, I sold a couple of them, but they weren't good. Oh, maybe there's a gun lying outside somewhere, because I'm pretty sure Eric had a gun at some point. And it got dropped somewhere. Oh, if we don't have a gun for her, we're gonna have to give her like a regular hand-to-hand weapon. Looks like it, because I don't see anything else. Nothing in here, nothing out here, there's nothing lying around. I think we're just gonna have to give her that knife. Oh, here's a gun. I'm overlooking it. Okay, so, Eminence. You're going to grab this here revolver. And we're gonna wait. It's in the middle of the night, so I'm gonna leave the other 2 to sleep for a while. Until the people show up. I'm gonna leave Marvin in the bed, because Marvin's the one who can't fight. And Miles is the only one currently able to do so. Hopefully they're not going to just show up right away. As soon as they show up, I'm going to pull Miles out of bed and get him to stand out here. Stand guard, because they're going to come from over here, pretty sure. So we want them on the site where we are. They're taking a while. They're probably going to come from here as well, because they're chasing her, so... Yes. Hello, Drifter and Scavenger Gunner. Any moment now. She's almost inside. She's inside. Okay, good. As soon as she's got the gun, I'll put her back out here. Oh, there it is. Let me just have her Grab the gun. Very good. You can go stand out here. Where are you? Miles? Or Evan, sorry. Miles, please join us out here. Thank you very much. And they should be down here. There they are indeed. We got Ingrid. Hello. Is that you? Oh no, Ingrid, sorry. I thought it was Inge here. Like, oh, why is Inge coming to attack us? But okay, she's got a revolver. And 7 over here has a steel knife. Okay, so I'm not too worried about 7. From over there, I thought we were being attacked by our own ex-colonists. Map colors are getting me down. Yeah, it's very gloomy. But okay, here we go. We got somebody with a gun now, extra as well. On our side, that is. We also have somebody with a gun here, but I meant Eminent. She is Eminent with a gun. And they should both be outside now. Nice way to meet each other for the first time. Hey, how you doing? Very well. Let's fight off this raid together. It'll be like a team building exercise. Here comes 7. Where's Ingrid? Oh, there. Going around the blocks here. Okay. Hello, Ingrid. We're up here. Hello. Where are they going? Where are they headed? There's nothing over here. They're probably going to try to attack some, like this thing or something. Okay, well, whatever. We've got 7 over here who has a knife and 2 people shooting at him, so hopefully we'll get him. She's interested in shooting, isn't she? Oh no, that was Rowan over here. I have no idea what skills Eminent has. Headshot, but he's still moving. That's amazing. Like a chicken. Oh, there we go. Good. They're fleeing. Ingrid went away. She didn't actually manage to do anything, so that's good. Goodbye. Alright, good. So now we have an extra person here. Hey! And I think I'll name this one Bobby, because we've had Inges for a while. Let's see. Relations have changed. That's great. That's awesome. So this is going to be... Oops, sorry. Wrong thing. Bobby. Oh, with a double B. There you go. Bobby Wilson, RimWorld Tender. Ta-da! Welcome to the colony. We have 3 people now. Awesome. And she wanted to wear the parka, which is also nice. A raccoon self-tamed. Another one. Awesome. So if we have a male and a female raccoon now, let's take a look. They're both females. Okay. Because if we had a male and a female, then we would have had a whole raccoon nation over here eventually. No, not raccoon 1. I wanted to select the steel knife. Not forbid this. There you go. And they're taking care of their food. Oh yeah, we're still going to build. Oh, and I need to fix the heater over here. Still broken. Bobby, let's take a look at your work schedule. Well, you were interested in construction. Oh, that's nice, actually. You can do some construction then, because most people don't do that here. Everything else is not super interested, but I'll make sure to have you do things. Because why not? There you go. She does construction now. That's great. So somebody can do some construction, and when there's no construction, she can do the hauling. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. There's also a caravan request, but we're not going to be able to do that. They want 30 t-shirts. I know we have a lot of clothes here, but it's not quite that much. Actually, it's mostly pants if you look at that. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pants, 8 just lying around. Nobody wants them. Don't know why. Also, hang on, raccoon. I see that our raccoon is not restricted. Our new raccoon. They're eating our heel root. How dare you? How very dare you? Do you know how much we had to suffer in order to even get that? Bad raccoon. Right, there we go. Have some rice. Very good. Oh, they're planting. Excellent. Hello, Christina. I can do that. Okay, good. Let's take a look at that, actually. We haven't... Oh, Rowan is leaving. Bye, Rowan. She doesn't want to join the colony. Let's take a look at her bio. We haven't even looked at her... Oh, Jesus. We haven't even looked at her bio yet since she joined. She is still a child because she's 17. Cave-world tender. What does that mean? Grow up in a cave complex deep beneath the surface of an inhospitable world. She worked with the other children tending the tribe's fungus crops. Oh, okay. She was like a childhood farmer. Alright. She likes to be indoors. She has an annoying voice like Fran Drescher, I imagine. But she's kind, so that's good. She's very interested in construction and some interest in planting and social skills. So that's good. Only cooking is 0, but that's alright. Nobody here is a great chef. That's fine. And she's doing construction. I hear her making sandbags somewhere. I don't know where. Where is she at? Hello? Or making floor. Oh, good. This has been sitting here for ages. So good that somebody's actually finally doing this so that there will be no trees growing here or plants or grass and weeds. Meaning that these guys can run uninhibited. Oh, she likes construction. Maybe you can actually go ahead and ask her to fix this thing. Oh. Cannot need components. Oh, well, we have components, don't we? Are we out of components? No, well, there is actually a gigantic lump of compacted machinery here. Just in case. And they're going to sleep now. Great. So tomorrow morning, as soon as somebody wakes up, I'm going to have her dig up that machinery. And we need to make sure that her schedule is the same as everybody else's. There, 3 hours of recreation. That makes people happy. And 3 hours in the evening as well. They're unrestricted. Oh yeah, the policies for drugs and things. Miles can fight, so I'm going to have them attack if they can. Bobby too. No drugs for anybody. They only cause problems. There, that's it. That is it. Very good. And everybody's got their own little bedroom. Very nice. How many people currently? Yep, we got 3. And also 3 animals. We got 2 raccoons and a turkey. The turkey was there last time. I think the raccoon may have joined last time as well. And this raccoon over here is sleeping in a puddle of 6, so that's not good. But animals don't really care about these things as much. Oh, Bobby, the thing here, I wanted you to fix this. Oh, you can't do that because of this thing. Yes, that's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to mine this. So we can get some components here. We got low medicine, I am aware. Although we have 2 regular medicine. How is this possible? How do we get this extra kit? Oh, I think Bobby may have brought that with her. She must have had that on her. There she goes. Now she's going to go mine. And then we'll have some components here for fixing things that need fixing. And now we have a muffalo that's self-tamed. What is up with the animals today? They're all coming for us. Should she pick her own room? Yep, everybody picks her own room. Area 1, please. Thank you very much, Mrs. Muffalo 1. Because otherwise we're going to have some issues with you eating all of our hill roots, which is not good. Oh, you could have picked that up. I would have wanted you to fix this. There you go. She's going to go ahead and fix this thing. There we go. There was something I just thought of that I needed to do. Oh, nobody is currently handling. Or else some people handle, but not much, I guess. Who is the best handler? 5. Well, I'll have you handle some, I guess. Handle it. The animals, that is. She did actually pick a larger room than most people. She could have had the double bed, but instead she went for the one that has a little bit more space. See, it's like 1 extra row here with a lamp. Very fancy. And a passive cooler that still needs to be restocked. But okay. Oh, and the thing is fixed now. Hopefully, it'll work a little longer now. I think the last time that it was fixed by Miles, because Miles is not very good at construction, it was not a very good patch job. Hopefully now it's better. There we go. Oh, look, we got some extra coming in. These 2 are harvested, and that one too. Very good. That looks very nice. It takes a long time for these potatoes. Wow. Wow. Okay. They're harvesting. Excellent. So far we've had 1 raid and a whole bunch of cargo pods, 1 meteorite. What else have we had? 1 transport pod crash, and they've left. We had 1 breakout today in jail, but the roof has been fixed, so that's good, so they won't be cold anymore, I think. This statue over here, it was made to make people happy, but nobody is really there right now. Do we want to move that somewhere? I guess not. There is a statue in this room as well. Why is there a statue here? why not put that in the hospital? That's a good idea, because usually people are like upset when they are like transport pod crash people. They're upset with the fact that it's a, I guess, not a very impressive looking hospital ward. There's still a dead guy here, by the way. Somebody needs to dig here, get a grave. Building slate tile. Could you maybe dig a grave first? Let's build a few copies just in case, because there's a good chance we're going to need them. Also, it's starting to look a little less white here. You see that? It is currently December-ary, meaning that it's December, January. Spring is going to be here soon-ish. It's still winter. But I think since every month is 15 days, right? Yeah, 15 days. In 3 days, it's going to be spring. Now, Bobby's going over here stargazing. Even though it is -3 degrees outside. Maybe it's a clear sky. I don't know. Don't judge. Either way, they're going to do some stargazing. I would like you to work on this small sculpture, please. Before you go to bed. Has a short look already, Brandon. Looks nice. Okay. Oh, Brandon's back. You don't have a creative server. A creative server? We now have a creative server. Okay. Biggest room, yep. There. Now this place is a lot better because of this thing. Let's take a look at the beauty skill monitor. Look, see, 136 plus bonus here because of this little thing. There is like a -14 here. What's that? What is that? I think that's unfinished cable or something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just ugly. What about this? This one's only 51. I guess that's why people don't like it. Also, there's a whole bunch of minus here, making this room seem less interesting. There's only a few places that are neutral. Everything else is kind of a mess. So, there's that. You bundled up. Yep. Well, you're bundled up in your bed now, so. And the temperature in here is 15 degrees, which is nice. It's good sleeping temperature, 15 degrees. Not great, but it's also not too warm. It's kind of the Goldilocks zone for sleeping. Sleep comfort. Very good. Alright, so our muffaloes over here sleeping. They are not allowed to go into the bedrooms or the places where we grow food. Area 1 is also restricting this area, right? Let's take a look just to be sure. Yeah, that one also restricts all of our food growing over there. Very good. If we grow stuff out here, they can eat it, but not now. Currently, nothing's growing here anyway, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to quickly pause because there's a good chance something else crazy might happen otherwise. I'm going to say thanks for watching because we're going to call it here before everything goes crazy and to shit and all that. I didn't really want to use the S word, but that's the expression I had in mind. Either way, we've survived. We got an extra person here now. We almost had an extra person here in the form of Rowan here, but they decided to leave, even though they looked like they would be good colonists. They just decided not to be here because we had nothing but guys in the colony, and she doesn't like those, so that's why she left. And other than that, it's looking okay-ish. Wouldn't say it too enthusiastically because you never know what's going to happen next. For now, though, you're back to the original 3 colonists, which is what you usually start out with, and we're going to see where we can go from here and how long we can keep them, and if we suddenly have a bunch of people more than we used to, like 10 or something like we used to have, really big colonists. Well, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you tomorrow for more Minecraft, where we're going to continue to work on our spa, get people that spa treatment they so deserve on the Minecraft server, and have a nice evening, have a nice day tomorrow, and bye bye for now.